I want to apologize to everybody. Listen, this is 1/4 of the NFC EAST SUPERFRIENDS. It's your guy LB, Lil Brunson, back at you with the back at you. I want to apologize for missing the stream last night. I got small kids. It's the holidays. A lot of family around. I watched the stream last night. I just want to say Merry Christmas to my three, wonderful, beautiful co-hosts. Bad Dog representing the New York Giants, Law Nation representing the Dallas Cowboys, Louis T representing the Washington Commanders. And I listened to the stream, and it was just as I suspected. The weak are trying to inherit the earth. The weak are trying to inherit the earth. Now, I can go down the line. I can assault the Commanders, the Giants, and the Dallas Cowboys. I can do it. And I will. And this is the thing about it, though. This is what they have to understand is, listen, let's talk about the Eagles real quick. Yes, we are trending down in a way. Things are feeling a little grim for an 11-4 football team who leads their division, who's one game behind of the number one seed again. Things are feeling a little grim. We just came off of a win from the New York Giants. Things are seeming a little grim for the Philadelphia Eagles. You want to know why with all those things I just mentioned and why things are feeling a little grim? Because the expectations for Philadelphia is different than the expectations for the Commanders or the Giants. We will start there first, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start with the Commanders. The Commanders have not won a Super Bowl. I know y'all know the history. Since 1992? When a loaf of bread was 35 cents, when you could fill up 9 cars full of gas for $30, since George Bush's dad was in office. The Commanders also have not been to a championship game. First of all, the Washington Commanders are a team that we swept this year. The Washington Commanders are a team that after we beat them, they packed up Chase Young, they packed up Montez Sweat, and got them out of the door. The Washington Commanders have been tanking since Columbus Day. The Washington Commanders have not been good since I was an adult. The Washington Commanders are not good this year. In fact, they play the San Francisco 49ers, which would be a great test for a young quarterback like New Howell Order. It would be a great test for Sam Howell, right? But what's happening? He's being benched for Jacoby Brissett. These are the guys talking up. You talk up. You don't talk. You talk up. You're talking up when you talk about the Philadelphia Eagles and the success we've had in the last, 20 years compared to what you've done. Y'all ain't been scary since Clinton Portis. This season is yet another failure for you. The weak are trying to inherit the earth. What's happening is that teams like the Commanders and the Giants, who we'll get to in a minute, they are confusing everybody. They think that it's easier to just be trash and say we're rebuilding. You know what I'm saying? But you want to laugh at an 11-4 football team. We're in the playoffs already. We're going to be in the playoffs. Your only hope for a successful season is hoping that we lose. You can't cheer for your own team. That's a sad existence if you're a Commanders fan, if we're being quite honest. You are the armpit of the NFL. Bottom of the barrel, scum. You got swept by the Giants. You are scum. The Giants got 5 wins. 2 of them were from you. Ballpoint scum, if you ask me. Let's get to the New York Giants. Daniel Jones been trash since he was drafted. They tried to convince themselves a year and a half ago that Daniel Jones was better than Jalen Hurts. Daniel Jones snuck into the playoffs. They felt excited. You know what I'm saying? Daniel Jones became Daniel Jones all over again. Then they come out with this new guy, Tommy DeVito. I never even took the time to remember his name because I knew it wouldn't last long. I might as well try to remember the guy's name who made my sandwich at Subway. That would be more of a memorable experience than trying to remember a New York Giants quarterback name. Let's be for real. He got benched against the Eagles, against us. Everybody wants to laugh at us. He got benched. You're going to move. He's done. That's done. Y'all was running around New York. Hey, Paisan. Y'all was running on. It's over. His 15 minutes of fame is over. We've had the New York Giants number since Bad Dog was 8. We've had the New York Giants number. You know what I mean? It is what it is, though. It is what it is. They're like, these are two teams that we do not worry about. We don't worry about the Redskins or the Commanders or the Giants. We don't worry about them. In fact, we spotted the Commanders twice, and they still couldn't beat us. We don't even have urgency when we play these two ball clubs, if you want me to keep it a stack. We don't have the urgency. We don't have the urgency. We don't. It's the Commanders and it's the Giants. We better win them games, and we do what we supposed to do, stacking wins against teams who are not on our level. Ron Rivera will be fired this year. The Giants coach might be fired as well. But they talking up when they should be talking down. The weak are trying to inherit the earth, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's get to the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys are a good football team this year. They're a great football team this year. They're good. They just can't beat good teams. The Dallas Cowboys are bullies. They beat up on the Giants, and they blow the Giants out, they blow the Commanders out, and everybody thinks they're going to the Super Bowl until they run into a Bill or a Dolphin and get treated by the Bills and the Dolphins. And then they want to tell us, well, y'all struggle with the Bills and the Dolphins. Y'all didn't beat the Bills or the Dolphins. They laugh at us for struggling against teams that they didn't beat. We beat them. I hope we struggle in the Super Bowl and win. All I care about is winning. It make sense around here. The weak are trying to inherit the earth. The Dallas Cowboys would like to remind us about their 3 Super Bowls from the 90s, but ask them, what have they done for us lately? The Dallas Cowboys have the most analysts on TV. The Dallas Cowboys are the most talked about team on TV. The Dallas Cowboys are a disappointment, and they will disappoint again. They're on a 2-game losing streak. So I pray to God. I didn't watch the whole stream. I'm going to watch it again. I pray to God, Lord, and didn't find anything to laugh about, because them Detroit Lions coming into town. I like the Lions. You look at Mozzie Smith, he can't plug a running lane. The Dallas Cowboys have issues at linebacker. The Dallas Cowboys reek of a one-and-done football club. I guarantee you this, the Dallas Cowboys will be one-and-done before the Eagles will. See, I can only judge the Philadelphia Eagles when playoffs come, because I've seen us go to the Super Bowl. You ain't seen Dak in a championship game. I can only judge the Philadelphia Eagles when the playoffs come, because I know how capable we are, and I know where we can go with this football team. So in short, we will no longer allow the weak to inherit the earth. What's going to start happening around here is this. The Philadelphia Eagles are going to, in fact, repeat the NFC East, which has not been done since we did it like 20 years ago. Since we so bad, why are we number 1 in the division? Since we're such a laughingstock, why are we about to repeat an impossible? Why are we about to repeat? Why are we about to repeat? Since something's so funny, why are we about to win the division? Make it make sense. Since something's so funny, why are we leading the division? Make it make sense. You know what I'm saying?